This is the Chelsea Rundown, episode 5 for summer 2025-26, and we're covering the men's fifths for round 6. As always, I'm joined by Jess. How you doing?
Oh, I'm good, thank you. Thank you for having me.
And also Lisel's joining us. How are you this evening, Lisel?
Good, thank you. How are you, Troy?
Slightly confused. I believe also joining us is Ace. How you doing, buddy?
Could be Ace, could be somebody else. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Yeah, it's Ace, man. Great weekend to be playing a little bit of baseball. The rain seemed to held away on Sunday. Unfortunately, on Saturday, the girls and all the boys got washed out, but we were able to get a game in. That's the way. That's what we like to hear.
Indeed. But on the plus side, we had Jess and Lisel running at 200% because they had to rest on Saturday. So they came out guns blazing. Ace, who else was in that lineup?
Yeah, so a bit of a standard one this week. The big razzle dazzle, welcome back, razzle dazzle, big sugar. Ace man down in that third spot. Danny boy, can you hear the pipes are playing? Your lovely wife, Jess, over there. Big Uggs. Welcome back, Uggs. Lovely to have you. Lucas Curry, did a bit of catching on the weekend. Lucas, good to see you. Lucas, big Drew with the 9-toe bandit teabagging right down there. Lukey Martin, can't say too much about that bloke. Yeah, Lisel, nursing a sore shoulder at the moment, but always looking good out there on the field. And Big Humbies, the coach extraordinaire, manager extreme. Good lineup. Let's get on to some highlights.
Oh, indeed, mate. Talk me through them. What did you see? What did you like?
Yeah, look, I didn't think Sandy did too much out of control, but they definitely seemed to have it over us in a lot of ways. They just pitched a lot of strikes. Everything was down the middle. I thought the young kids out in the field were very disciplined, and they all fielded very well, and they played like a pretty good team. Obviously, when they hit the ball pretty well, and they found the gaps. So they were actually a very just well-driven, good side to play. Like, I think on some days we might be able to get them. I think we had a few too many errors on this day in particular. But I think I'd like to play them again because I didn't think the pitching was anything out of control, girls.
I think they actually did a really good job with their offense. They kept a lot of people under wraps with their pitching, and no one really, their highlights reel is a lot of our fielding because not a lot of people got onto it with the bats. So as you can see in the box score there, they were actually really consistent with the bats. They scored lots of runs almost all the innings, and we struggled. So I'm not actually sure why. I hit 2 ground balls into the infield, a couple of people doing bits and pieces, but yeah, not really being able to put it together was a real problem, I guess, in keeping up with them.
Yeah, they definitely, I just think there was that consistency, and they gave a little speech after the game. I thought maybe we came into this a little bit flat. I'm not sure if it was the 4 p.m. start that sort of threw us all off a little bit. We didn't seem to ever catch rhythm, and I felt like we definitely didn't come into this game with a lot of that sort of Dolphin energy. So, look, hopefully next time we sort of play them back in our 1:30 slot, and we're sort of a little bit more ready to go. And I think this is a team, especially with the way that these guys pitch, that if we get on top of them early, I think we could control the tempo of the game. So I look forward to playing them again. Big shout out to Lisel, who, because she didn't play on Saturday, she was fit and limber. As you can probably see with some of her stretch plays, Lisel had the hammies pull up after this one.
My hammies were actually okay. I think I was more focused on my shoulder pain, thankfully. But no, I have heaps of fun at first base every week. I really love playing there. I've never really been put there before, so it's sort of my first season where I've been put there pretty consistently. But I love it because it takes the ease off my shoulder after pitching the day before, and I think it's lots of fun doing the splits every now and then. I like to keep people on their toes, and I like to keep myself on my toes because I didn't actually know I could get that low, and thank God I actually was able to get up. But no, it was a lot of fun, and it makes my job really easy there when everyone in the infield has really good arms and makes really good throws. So it's good.
Well, there's no chance I'm ever going to do the splits, Lisel, so I'm glad you're at first and I can just be tucked away in the outfield. No need for splits out there. That's where I'm very comfortable.
Jess, how do you think us older people would deal with getting that sort of level of flexibility? Do you think you could do the splits these days?
Absolutely not. I think it was incredible. I think that their hitters put a lot of pressure on our infield. I think this was the most ground balls we've seen in a long time. It was really busy in the infield all day and the outfield. They were putting the ball everywhere. So Lisel's effort at first base, in my opinion, best on ground, like absolutely stellar, because not all our throws aren't really that very good, but she picked them all up and she did her thing. And there was even a drop third strike, the ball's coming from the catcher. I think that's actually probably one of the things. We're a little bit out of position. So we're trialing new third basemen, we're trialing new catchers, we're trialing new pitchers. So Lukey Martin came on and started the game for us, which is a little bit uncomfortable. Like we're all kind of maneuvering around this new defense. And I think that actually was it wasn't too bad. We actually did a pretty good job in defense, but with a lot of pressure from the bats from Sandringham, it was tricky. And then also not, backing it up with our bats was hard. But I think this is we're just sort of working out our team as we go, because there was a lot. That lineup was huge, right? That's 12 people, 3 extra hitters. Yeah, so you've got a lot of people moving around and trialing new things. Lisel, please don't ever move away from first base. But everyone else is trying to find their spot, right? Like it's going to take some time, and I think this was just one of those days where everyone was giving everything a bit of a different go, and we're working it out. Hopefully, we'll work it all out soon.
I'm sure we will. We'll work it out at training.
Yeah, look, an interesting day again. Sort of on a day like this where you're only amassing 4 hits, I have to give a big shout out to Chuka on the day. Only multiple hitter. He bagged two very lovely hits, and big shout out to Razzle Dazzle putting on the dazzle as he cross home plate twice. Razzle just doing things that he does and just going out there and scoring runs. So I'm very much look forward to playing these guys again, and hopefully we get the biscuits.
Oh yes, absolutely. It'll be fantastic. But Ace, what was that final score?
Oh, do I have to say it? 2-14.
All right, unfortunate outcome, but I'm sure we got some golden flippers. All right, Ace, whom was nominee 1 this week?
Lisel's stretch over at first. I don't know how the hamstrings didn't go twang and the groin muscles didn't get pulled, but she's just amazing. It's that young 21-year-old body that's sort of able to just reach out there and get plays. That was a lovely play here after he just picked it out of the dirt. Thank you very much. Might have been a bit of the dazzle glove. Might have been a bit of those young 21-year-old hamstrings getting after it. Great job over at first, Lisel. Certainly as an infield player, it feels great to have a competent first baseman over there.
Do you know what, too? I put this clip in because we actually have footage of it, but her best stretch of the day was actually earlier, but the camera had reframed it. You couldn't actually see it behind the fence, but she did like an absolutely stellar splits. Like it was ridiculous. Like nobody should have got that ball. And she's just like, nah, it's fine, whatever. So this one's kind of representative of it, but she did a stellar day, like 3 or 4 like that, I feel like the whole day was just like, Lisa's got it, it's fine.
If that was me, you would have had to just leave me there and dig a hole in the undercar, just roll me into it and cover me over the undercar because I wouldn't be getting back up.
An excellent nomination. Well-deserved, Lisel. Great play. Viewers at home, you can see that QR code on screen now. Scan it. You'll be through to the Google submission form for your voting. Throw in your name and your votes. And that's it. Anyone viewing is welcome to join. We're not capturing any other data than your vote. Please, anyone watching the video, feel free. Vote now. All right, Ace, whom was nominee 2?
Well, they say good things come in 2, but sometimes they come in 3, and this is one of Teabagger's 3 lovely catches in the outfield. And I tell you what, I was standing over at second base. I might have heard Ugly call him out, but Teabagger does not let go of anything. Get out of his way, Ugly. You see him running, get out of his way, because when the man sees a fly ball that he can catch it, and he bloody well will. And if you don't want to get cleaned up, you best be moving, Uggs. And I tell you what, this one was just in the tip of the glove, and he held onto it. It was just an absolutely spectacular catch at sprint, running across, glove out. Thank you very much. Teabagger just doing it out in left field all season, all year. Come and get down if you want to see a spectacular show out in left field.
Do you know what I love too is that they were both so aggressive for this ball that they both actually got, it was like between both of them and they both got over there. So I'm actually really impressed with really aggressive fielding like that. So good job, both of you.
Well, my apologies to Mark. Sorry, I honestly didn't hear you and didn't see you at all during this play. Ace, do me a favour next time where I'm about to collide with someone, start yelling, mate. I don't mind two people yelling at me.
I was watching the show. I'm there for the collisions, mate. The big flashes. Wanted to see what happens when 2 dolphins collide.
Is that popcorn I see you eating as we're about to collide?
This is a movie that I would watch on rerun. Do it again. Great job, Teabagger.
Thank you, sir. We've probably seen enough of this one. So, Ace, whom is nominee 3?
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are playing, and this is the first run of the game. Big Danny boy, he's come into the team. What has he played? 5 games maybe in total. You can count it on his finger. He's got a lovely little cricket shot on him. Every time he goes up to bat, he never looks shaken, no matter what they're throwing. He just takes what's given to him, and this one, he just pops it over the infield, drops it in front of the outfield. It's absolutely spectacular to see a man who's played this little baseball just have such a command of the bat and the infield, and love his hard running, and that's just how he plays. And he's big, infectious smile. Danny boy, this one's going to you. This might be, is this his first nom?
No.
His third nom? Where have I been? Bloody hell. I do these bloody things. Anyway, congratulations, Danny. I guess good things do come in 3 because this is your 3rd nom.
Amazing.
Great stuff, Dan. Excellent play. I think, no offense, Lisel, I think I'll be voting for this one. But Lisel, have you seen him do the splits yet? Or could we send a few votes your way by pointing out that he can't do the splits?
Look, I can offer split lessons. Get down to training Wednesday nights. I'll show you how it's done.
There you have it, Dan. Come on down to training Wednesday nights.
Have you got a hoist to get me back up?
Yep, and the shovel.
Just need the strength and conditioning, Ace, that we've all been doing, right?
I can't believe I put my hand up for that. Can I renege that off? Anyway.
Okay, that'll do it for Golden Flippers. Viewers, please get your votes in. That'll bring us through to the results for round 6. J-Dub, please tell me things. How did we look last weekend?
So unfortunately, Saturday was a complete washout. So all the women and all the seniors scheduled for Saturday, unfortunately, did not get to play. So that's very sad. But so our seniors got to play on Sunday. So we had our Southeast 3 and 4 playing Melbourne. Unfortunately, losses 6-8 for the Southeast and 4-10 for the Southeast 4. And we unfortunately had a loss 2-14. So not a great result across the board there. Our juniors did get some wins though, so I don't know if we want to start maybe pumping them up on weeks where we unfortunately.
What do we call on a full club, full seniors washout?
Is it a hobo shout?
A hobo shout. Get on down there, hobos. We'll shout you.
Very sad, but that's okay. Surely on the Saturday we would have gotten some wins there, but unfortunately, yeah, I was very sad. So I was glad to play on the Sunday.
Well, I've got you there, Jess. Tell me things. What's happening this Thursday night?
So this Thursday is our first midweek baseball game. So we've got our Premier 2s playing Bomb Beach down at our home ground at 6:15 p.m. So if you're free, come on down. We're going to have a barbecue dinner. So come down, get a snag, have some food, have some fun, watch the game. This is really exciting. So Premier 2 are going to have the Thursday game and they'll still be playing on the weekend as well. But yeah, I'm actually really excited to get down to the ballpark on a midweek Thursday night and see the game. And I'm hopeful maybe we might have some live commentating from the rundown that night as well. So we'll see what we can do to get that off the ground. This is really historic for Chelsea Baseball Club. So to be in Premier 2 and then having midweek games is really cool. So yeah, come on down and share it with us. It'll be fun.
Come on down for that barbecue. Ace, who would be sponsoring that barbecue, do you reckon? And what are the fixtures for this coming weekend?
I can tell you, be sponsoring it. My mates down at the Chelsea Family Butcher. Get on down. God, have I told you? How many times do I have to tell you? Have you been there yet? No, you bloody haven't. But I tell you why, because you might as well not rock up because I bought them all out of everything. Anyway, Saturday, our women's, they're taking on Melbourne State, 11 a.m. at home. Oh, that'll be a good one. How do you think your girls are going to fare in that game? That's a W. That's what I'm hearing. Regional South, they're playing Pakenham out in Pakenham. Where's Pakenham? Have we ever played in Pakenham? Anyway, seniors first and Rezzies, they're at Pakenham and Pakenham away again. Well, we got timeshares up there. I tell you what, we could be earning some good coin. Sunday, State 3, State 4, they've got Bomb Beach at home, 4 p.m., 1:30 p.m. Ooh, it could be an interesting one. And we play Southeast Warriors, TBC location, as there might be a bit of conflicting bookings there. So most likely we might be up at the police paddocks, but it'll be good to get back to Southeast Warriors and maybe knock them on the head.
That would be ideal. And I'm hearing word we have a special announcement from the committee. Jess.
Yes, so club fees are now overdue. So they were due by round 5. So if you haven't paid your fees yet, please get onto that as soon as possible or reach out to someone on the committee or your coach and organise a payment plan or just let us know what's going on so that we can get all those fees in. Thank you.
All right, that'll do it for round 6's rundown. J-Dub, excellent hosting this evening. Thank you for joining me and all the edit and pre-production work you do for the show.
Oh, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure. Thank you.
Lisel, fantastic job as always. Great work stretching at first base. Great work Tuesday nights recording the rundown. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Ace, as always, mate, a complete pleasure. I couldn't thank you enough for volunteering the way you do each and every week on the rundown, Ace.
Just remember the pod always swims strongest together. And even though sometimes those pod members might be wearing completely different uniforms, you know what they're doing? They're rocking up early. They're mowing lawns late on a Friday night so they can get a ground ready. So a big shout out to the Fishers, Dave, Riley and Shane and all those other tomatoes down there for making our Sunday game down at Frankston able to do it and setting up and getting the barbecue going and doing that special delivery of drinks for Teabagger and myself. So a big shout out to you. Much appreciated. Much love from the Dolphins.